This is Politico. 6 election security threats to watch for on Election Day. This is Politico. The 2020 presidential election was rife with allegations of voting machine hacks that were later debunked. Yet there are real risks that hackers could tunnel into voting equipment and other election infrastructure to try to undermine Tuesday's vote. So they couldn't do it in 2020, but I guess they could do it in 2022. But if you would have said that and you were a conservative, you end up getting sued, or in some cases, having federal charges brought against you. So this kind of shows you the dual nature of what's going on here, and that's just a start.
Remember, this is now Democrats and liberals who will claim if there's a big Republican victory, one of their claims will be, well, these voting machines are at real risk from hackers.
In 2018 and 2020, that was, if you said that, that was like, you can't say that. And now Politico publishes it. So I wonder if companies are those companies going to sue Politico? I doubt it.
It's so flippant, too. I mean, it's a one sentence. There's real risk that hackers could tunnel into voting equipment, other election infrastructure to try to undermine Tuesday's vote. That's a flip. That's it. This is like their 6 things list. If that was something they honestly believed, really believed, it would be more than a sentence. Well, this is ABC News. Think they're trying to affect the outcome of the election? Think they're trying to dissuade people from going to vote? Which is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to dissuade you folks because they're saying you'll wake up and your leads will dwindle or crumble completely.
Their leads will dwindle or crumble completely after perceived dumps of votes are recorded by state election officials who count mail-in and absentee ballots in days or even weeks following the elections, which, by the way, this is the year 2022. Do you think by now you could figure out how to count the election results on the election day, like almost every place else?
We already have in Maricopa County. Just listen to this sound. It's absurd that a country that has an election day, not election week, election day, this is what Maricopa County is already saying about vote counting.
The stakes are high in these midterm elections, but it could be days before we know the outcome of some key races.
We're not going to have final results on election night.
In Arizona, officials in Maricopa County, they've already announced they expect most votes to be counted by Friday.
What are they doing? Again, go and vote. I'm not accusing anybody of fraud. I'm just accusing, this is ridiculous. In a country that is this amped up, and we are amped up on this election, both sides are, Let's be honest, Republicans and Democrats. Get the result. You know how you prevent ferment? You let the vote get out there.
The whole message today, listen, we're going to report the news, report the nuttiness, report the craziness. But remember, all this stuff, all the discussion we've had leading up to today does not matter if you don't go vote. It just doesn't, because the polls are just polls of who might show up. And all those tight races aren't going to be tight if you don't show up and vote.